UFC President Dana White has confirmed to MMA Junkie that welterweight contenders, Edwards and Khamzat, have a new fight date. The pair will headline an event on March 13th at a location and venue yet to be disclosed. Edwards and Khamzat were originally booked to meet at UFC Fight Night 183, but the bout was pushed back after Edwards tested positive for COVID-19. The rescheduled matchup, set for UFC on January 2nd, was then cancelled after Khamzat withdrew due to complications from coronavirus as well. Now both men have been given a clean bill of health and are set to finally face off in an important bout for the UFC's welterweight division. After seeing two prior attempts to book Leon Edwards and Khamzat, Dana White is hoping that it works out this time. All hail the MMA gods. Dana White is not too excited about Jon Jones versus Israel Adesanya. As we all know, Israel is moving up to 205 pounds to challenge reigning light heavyweight champion Yan for the title in March. Israel will seek to join McGregor, Cormier, and Henry as the only athletes in UFC history to hold two titles simultaneously. Meanwhile, Jones has vacated his light heavyweight title in order to focus on a future at heavyweight, where he's expected to challenge the winner of an upcoming fight between champion Stipe and top-ranked contender Francis. With all this going on, UFC President Dana White is calming the hype when it comes to any talk about Jones and Israel clashing anytime soon. Here is what Dana White told ESPN. With Jon Jones moving up to heavyweight, I don't know. Then there's all the talk between him and Israel. I don't know. Israel still has to fight Yan, which is a tough fight, and Jones is at heavyweight. There's so many massive hurdles that these guys have to get over. So don't even get yourself excited thinking about Jones versus Israel. Jon Jones fought light heavyweight his whole career. Israel is willing to move up to fight Yan for the title. But does Jon Jones even want to go back to light heavyweight ever again? That just blows the whole thing right out of the water. Israel, being the stud he is, has revealed that he is willing to go up to heavyweight to fight Jones if he does not come down to light heavyweight. Well, champion's mindset right there by Izzy. Good lord. USADA numbers reveal Jon Jones was the most tested UFC fighter in 2020. According to the latest USADA reports, former light heavyweight champion Jon Jones was the most tested UFC fighter in 2020, with 25 selected samples. In 2020, USADA conducted a total of 3,551 tests on 719 fighters, a commendable feat, considering that the country was under lockdown for a better part of the year due to the COVID-19 outbreak. Jon Jones, who fought just once in 2020, was tested 25 times by USADA. None of the samples were tainted, and it looks like Jones has finally put his substance abuse problems behind him.